Okay, here is a question to the ladies. How many of you are currently, or maybe have been in the past, with a man that you are supporting financially? I'm not talking about just for a week or a month or a couple of months. I'm talking about carrying the load for years on end. And hold your horses. I know there are some of you that's going to say, Ilse, it's the 21st century. I can earn more than my man. It's okay, equality. And I'm not talking about those scenarios. Absolutely. Many of you might be with someone where you are earning more than them, but they are also earning and contributing, and you are building a life together, and both of you are contributing to this life, and it feels like a fair exchange. It feels balanced. That's a different scenario. I'm talking about the instances where you are working yourself to the bone to keep the wheels turning and food on the table and everything afloat, and he's sitting at home playing video games. Or working on the 20th brilliant idea that's going to make you millions, and nothing ever comes off the ground. Or he's a creative and he needs space to think, to create, or he's working on the next big thing, whatever it is. But you are pulling the load. You are keeping everything afloat. Ladies, how does that feel? Let's talk about that. Come on, let's get the conversation going. Drop a comment in the comment section if you've been in that situation. And how does that make you feel? How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel in that relationship? What does it do to your relationship? Because the reality is that being in that situation pushes you into your masculine, and not always your healthy masculine side. Because you have to. You have to keep everything going. And that throws out that balance. And who of you have been in that situation and then your man tells you, you are angry, you're always grumpy, you are not who you used to be when we started dating. Why are you so masculine? Have you had those questions? Well, you are providing. You are protecting. You are the one that has to be in your problem-solving mind all the time. You have to scan for safety and see that the kids are okay, that everyone is okay. So that's a heavy load to carry. And it is very difficult to be in your divine feminine energy when you're constantly scanning for safety. So you're not actually then feeling like you are with a partner, with a masculine man in your life. You are actually just taking care of another dependent. You are raising another boy. And that can feel very lonely. When you are the mother, supposedly to be the partner, the wife, the lover, but actually you are the provider and the protector and the decision maker and the caretaker and everything else. That's imbalanced. You are raising a boy. And who wants to sleep with their mother? So there goes the sex and the intimacy out the window, because that just doesn't feel right anymore. It's because that balance is out. That's the first thing that happens. The other thing that happens is that if you think about women over the ages, safety has been a thing. Through history, women have been violently attacked, abused, in danger, physically and emotionally. And it runs in our DNA. it gets passed down from generation to generation. You are in your mother's womb while she might have been fearing for her own safety, and that nervous system dysregulation and tension and anxiety sits in our body, sits in our female combined collective energy. So you might say, but I'm not scared. I'm an independent, strong, healthy woman. I walk through life without fear. I'm adventurous. I'm a risk taker. I know I'm safe. I know I'm protected. God looks out for me, or whatever that might be. I used to be that person. I'm still that person. I can very comfortably and confidently go to places by my own and feel safe. But underneath it, and maybe subconsciously, all women have a sense of vulnerability, of exposure, which comes with a sense of not feeling safe. So we are constantly, whether we are aware of it or not, scanning for safety, scanning our environment, scanning to look, to feel like we can breathe, not being on high alert all the time. But if you are with somebody that you need to take care of all the time, you can't relax into safety. You are constantly on high alert to be ready for the next thing hitting, because who's going to deal with it if the wheels come off? You. So you are on high alert, and your nervous system is on high alert all the time. And when you can't relax, when you don't have that safety to breathe, you can't tap into that divine feminine energy, that creative, spontaneous, that muse that is meant to inspire the man to his brilliance. But you don't feel contained and safe enough to be that. So what do? I can't tell you to leave, to get divorced. Some of you might say, but Ilse, I've done this for 20 years. There are children involved. I can't just pack up and go. It's up to me. I have responsibilities. And that's true. It can be a very tough decision to make. I have also seen women who have been in those situations for 20 plus years, 30 years. And when they finally mustered up the courage to step out, walk out that door, they never looked back and said, why didn't I do that sooner? How many decades have I wasted that I could have actually been loved fully, experienced life fully, but I was raising another boy. So why I'm saying that is there are examples. It is possible, but it's not necessarily easy. So that is your decision to make. But what you can do today, what you can start doing immediately, is start building safety for yourself. Start becoming aware of how you are on high alert. Start becoming aware of how your nervous system is not at ease, how you are not feeling safe, and start building safety for yourself. Start making time for you. Pull the reins in a little bit. Put down the boundaries a little bit. Make the requests for help, for support. Little by little. Stop paying for everything and start making space for you in your own life, because we are talking about your precious life. What you are putting out there, what you are getting back. And maybe choose you for a change. Again, those might be very hard and harsh words. So Forgive me, but please hear me. You deserve more. You have given so much. When are you going to give to yourself? So, hope this resonated for you. If it has, please drop a comment below. Tell us how you feel. Tell us what this means to you. And share this video. Get the message out. If you've got friends or family sitting in that situation, let them know. Let them hear. Have a conversation. Start supporting each other. Come on, be a sister. Share your story. Let people know they're not the only ones out there. And hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. There's a little bell, tick that, and then you'll get notification for more videos like this, and see you in the next one.